What is the best Shrek film?
The first one. Jinx.
How does a boy from a quiet town in Wisconsin become one of Hollywood's most respected actors? Mark Ruffalo's journey is a story of resilience, talent, and authenticity. From humble beginnings in Kenosha to starring as Bruce Banner, the Hulk, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. But beyond the blockbuster fame lies a man who overcame personal struggles, health challenges, and relentless industry pressures. This is not just the story of a superhero on screen. It's the story of a real-life hero of perseverance and craft. Let's explore the remarkable rise of Mark Ruffalo. Mark Allen Ruffalo was born on November 22, 1967, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, a small industrial city on the shores of Lake Michigan. He was the youngest of 3 children in a middle-class family. His father, Frank Ruffalo, worked as a furniture mover and painter, while his mother, Marie, balanced raising the children and managing the household after his parents' divorce. Growing up, Mark experienced the quiet struggles of a broken family, but he also witnessed the resilience and determination of his mother, lessons that would shape his character and work ethic. From an early age, Mark showed a fascination with storytelling and performance. He found refuge in school plays and local theater productions, discovering that acting allowed him to explore emotions and human complexity beyond the confines of his small-town life. Teachers and friends recall a sensitive, observant boy who was both introspective and deeply empathetic, qualities that would later define his acting style. His formative years were marked by curiosity, discipline, and a subtle courage to dream beyond his environment. Despite the challenges of a modest upbringing, Mark's early experiences instilled in him a commitment to authenticity, a desire to understand people, and a passion for bringing real human stories to life on stage and screen. These foundations would become the cornerstone of a career defined by depth, versatility, and integrity. After honing his skills in local theater, Mark Ruffalo moved to New York to study at the prestigious Stella Adler Studio of Acting. There, he immersed himself in rigorous training, embracing the discipline and intensity that stage performance demanded. His early professional years were spent in off-Broadway productions, taking on small but challenging roles that allowed him to explore complex human emotions and develop his range as an actor. Despite the difficulties of breaking into Hollywood, Mark remained persistent, taking minor roles in television shows and independent films. Each performance, no matter how small, became a stepping stone, building his reputation for authenticity and emotional depth. Colleagues recall a young actor who was meticulous, thoughtful, and intensely committed to every character he portrayed. Mark's first major breakthrough came with You Can Count on Me, 2000, a critically acclaimed film in which he played a conflicted young man navigating family tensions and personal struggles. The performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, signaling to the industry and audiences alike that a significant talent had arrived. This role opened doors to more substantial projects and established Ruffalo as an actor who could seamlessly balance vulnerability, charm, and emotional intensity, a combination that would define his career in both indie films and blockbuster franchises. Mark Ruffalo's career reached new heights when he was cast as Bruce Banner, the brilliant but tormented scientist who transforms into the Hulk in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Debuting in The Avengers, 2012, Ruffalo brought a depth and vulnerability to a character previously portrayed as a one-dimensional rage monster. His portrayal struck a balance between raw physicality and subtle emotional nuance, earning him widespread acclaim from critics and fans alike. Suddenly, Ruffalo was a household name, his performance resonating with audiences around the globe. Beyond the MCU, Ruffalo continued to pursue roles that challenged him artistically and showcased his versatility. In Spotlight 2015, he played investigative journalist Michael Resendez, delving into the Catholic Church abuse scandal. The film won the Academy Award for Best Picture, and Ruffalo received his second Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. His performance was praised for its authenticity and understated intensity, proving that he could navigate complex, real-world stories with the same skill he brought to fictional characters. Throughout his career, Ruffalo has seamlessly moved between blockbuster franchises, intimate dramas, and socially conscious projects. Films like Shutter Island, 2010, Now You See Me, 2013, and Dark Waters, 2019, demonstrated his range, from psychological thrillers to investigative dramas. He has been recognized by the Critics' Choice Awards, Screen Actors Guild, and numerous international film festivals, affirming his status as one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Ruffalo's success is not measured solely by awards or box office numbers, but by the integrity and thoughtfulness he brings to every role. Directors and co-stars often praise his collaborative spirit and commitment to authenticity. Even in the high-pressure environment of blockbuster filmmaking, he maintains a grounded presence, never losing sight of the human stories at the heart of his work. From superhero fame to critically acclaimed independent films, Mark Ruffalo exemplifies the balance between commercial success and artistic fulfillment. His performances captivate audiences, not through spectacle alone, but through a profound understanding of human emotion, vulnerability, and resilience. It is this combination of talent, dedication, and empathy that solidifies his place at the pinnacle of contemporary Hollywood acting. Unlike many of his Hollywood contemporaries, Mark Ruffalo's life in the spotlight has been relatively free of personal scandal. Yet the road to success was far from smooth. Early in his career, he faced repeated rejections and near misses, navigating an industry that often prioritized looks over substance. Every small setback tested his resilience and commitment to his craft, forcing him to confront the uncertainty that defines life as a working actor. In addition to professional obstacles, Ruffalo confronted serious health challenges. In 2001, he suffered a life-threatening brain aneurysm that required surgery and a long period of recovery. The incident could have ended his acting career before it truly began, but his determination and perseverance allowed him to overcome this life-altering event. This brush with mortality deepened his perspective on both life and art, inspiring a renewed focus on meaningful projects and authentic storytelling. Even as he gained fame in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Ruffalo encountered the pressures inherent to blockbuster stardom. Playing the Hulk required not only intense physical preparation, but also managing fan expectations and the scrutiny of a global audience. The role demanded a delicate balance, capturing the character's raw, explosive power while conveying the emotional depth of Bruce Banner. While Ruffalo navigated these challenges with professionalism, the weight of public expectation and the physical demands of such roles were formidable hurdles. Though his personal life has remained largely private, Ruffalo has been candid about the mental and emotional pressures of acting. Interviews reveal an actor who confronts challenges openly, acknowledging vulnerability as a source of strength. His setbacks, whether health crises, career frustrations, or the relentless demands of Hollywood, have become integral to the story of his perseverance and resilience. Mark Ruffalo's journey through obstacles and challenges underscores a fundamental truth about his career. Talent alone is never enough. Success requires adaptability, courage, and the willingness to face both external pressures and internal doubts. In embracing these struggles, Ruffalo has not only honed his craft, but has emerged as a figure whose personal integrity and professional excellence inspire both colleagues and fans alike. In recent years, Mark Ruffalo has expanded his influence beyond the silver screen, transforming his public image from celebrated actor to socially conscious advocate. He has become a passionate voice for environmental protection, climate change awareness, and social justice, leveraging his fame to bring attention to pressing global issues. His activism has reshaped how audiences perceive him, not just as a performer, but as a figure committed to making a tangible difference in the world. Artistically, Ruffalo has embraced roles that challenge conventional storytelling and explore complex human emotions. Films like Dark Waters, 2019, and The Normal Heart, 2014, demonstrate his dedication to portraying real-world struggles with authenticity and nuance. By selecting projects that carry social significance, he continues to merge artistic excellence with purposeful storytelling, reinforcing his reputation as a thoughtful, principled actor. This period also marks a creative evolution, as Ruffalo ventures into producing and directing, further broadening his impact in Hollywood. By taking control of projects that reflect his values, he is redefining what it means to sustain a meaningful career in the entertainment industry. Through activism, purposeful role selection, and expanding creative influence, Mark Ruffalo has cultivated a new image, one that balances blockbuster fame with social responsibility. His journey illustrates that reinvention is not just about changing careers or public perception, but about aligning talent, conscience, and passion to create a lasting, meaningful legacy. Mark Ruffalo's journey from small-town Wisconsin to global stardom is a testament to talent, perseverance, and integrity. Across decades in Hollywood, he has proven that success is not merely measured by box office numbers or awards, but by the depth, authenticity, and empathy one brings to every role. From the emotionally complex Bruce Banner in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to socially significant performances in Spotlight and Dark Waters, Ruffalo has shown that an actor can excel in both blockbuster spectacle and thought-provoking drama. Beyond his craft, Ruffalo's activism and advocacy have cemented his legacy as a socially conscious figure in Hollywood, inspiring audiences to consider the larger impact of fame and influence. His career exemplifies how resilience, moral courage, and dedication to storytelling can create a meaningful, lasting imprint on both art and society. The story of Mark Ruffalo reminds us that greatness is not only about recognition, but about authenticity, compassion, and the courage to use one's platform for good. His journey proves that talent, heart, and perseverance can turn a humble beginning into a remarkable legacy. CTA. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Mark Ruffalo's life and career, like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Hollywood stories.